everyone, it's me, Brystan, or you can call me Miss B, and I am back with another sign language story time. But before we get started, we have to warm up our hands, so we're going to sing our hello song. There's a few signs that you'll need to know for this song. You'll need to know hello, that's an easy one, you're just like waving hello. You'll need to know the sign for friend, which is this. You can think of your fingers as two friends giving each other a hug, friend. You're going to need to know time, like this, like you're checking a watch. And then say, like words are coming out of your mouth. Say. All right, are you ready? Okay. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. All right, I think we're ready. Our hands are nice and warm. Today, we're going to learn a question sign. This is the sign for question. If you think about it like a question mark, like you're drawing a question mark in the air. And today's question is, who? Who? It's like what an owl says, who? So we're going to be asking who a lot today. And in our first book, which is Guess Who Haiku, and who wrote this book is Deanna Caswell and Bob Shea. And if you don't know what a haiku is, it's a type of poem. It's a 3-line poem, so very short. And traditionally, the first line has 5 syllables, the second line has 7 syllables, and then the third line, again, has 5 syllables. What on earth is a syllable? You can think of it as like a beat to a song, but to a word instead. So my name is Brystan, and it's Brystan, so it has 2 syllables. I work in a library, which has 3 syllables. If that's a lot, that's okay, because you can still hear the poem and still have fun. We'll clap through the first one, but then we'll just read the next. So here's a haiku just for you. New day on the farm. And I'm going to clap on my thigh here. So new day on the farm. That's 5 syllables. Muffled mooing announces. Muffled mooing announces. 7. A fresh pail of milk. A fresh pail of milk. That's 5. We won't do that for all the poems, but now you kind of know. Can you guess who from this haiku? Who would give you a pail of milk? If you guessed cow, you're right. And this cow has a haiku just for you. Flower visitors busy buzzing in the field. Black and yellow stripes. Can you guess who from her haiku? Who has black stripes and is buzzing around? A bee. The sign for bee is bee, like you're swatting away a bug. It stings you and ooh, ouch. Bee. This bee has a haiku just for you. A soft nose in oats after an afternoon ride back at the stable. Can you guess who from this haiku? Who lives in a stable? Who eats oats? Let's find out. A horse. This horse has a haiku just for you. One small speckled egg, wings wrap a breezy cradle, up on the treetop. Can you guess who from her haiku? Who lives in a treetop and lays eggs? So if you guessed a bird, you're right. This bird has a haiku just for you. From a lily pad, keen eyes spy a careless fly, a sticky tongue, snap. Can you guess who from her haiku? You might see his little eyes down here. And it's a frog. This is a sign for a frog because sometimes frogs, they pack air in their throats. So frog. This frog has a haiku just for you. The whole wide river, in a hollow of a log, a silver tail fin. Can you guess who from this haiku? You might know from this little tail here that it is a fish. This is a sign for fish, like it's swimming through water. Fish. This fish has a haiku just for you. A chunk of Swiss cheese, chewing sounds heard from a hole in the kitchen wall. Can you guess who from this haiku? It's a mouse, a mouse. This mouse has a haiku just for you. Full belly purring, whiskers frame milk-scented yawns. Beloved stuffed pet. Can you guess who from her haiku? It's a cat. Sign for cat because they have whiskers. Cat. This cat has a haiku just for you. Sitting for a treat, in eager tail smacks the ground over and over. Can you guess who from this haiku? A dog. There's a couple signs for dog. There's dog, like you're just snapping, or you can pat your leg, dog. This dog has a haiku just for you. Two hands hold a book, guessing animals' puzzles written in haiku. Can you guess who from her haiku? And it's you, or me, because I'm holding the book. And that was Guess Who haiku. My next book is also a who book. You're also going to learn some more animal signs, because who doesn't love to learn the different signs for animals? This one is Who Has That Tail by Laura Hulbert and illustrated by Eric Brooks. Who has this tail? Looks like a long tail. It's got some grippies on it. Who? It's a spider monkey that has this tail. And a spider monkey uses its tail to hang on branches. There's no sign specifically for a spider monkey, but monkey. You can always use that sign, monkey. Who has this tail? A rattlesnake has this tail. Snake. Snakes have forked tongues. They slither. Snake. A rattlesnake uses its tail to warn its enemies. Who has this tail? Looks like it might swim, maybe. A shark. Think of a fin on a shark. Shark has this tail. A shark uses its tail to push itself through the water. Who has this tail? It's very long, very fluffy. A gerbil has this tail. Gerbil, it's the same as mouse, gerbil. A gerbil uses its tail to balance on its back legs, like a tripod. Who has this tail? I'll give you a hint. We learned the sign in the last book that we read. And it's a horse. A horse has this tail, and a horse uses its tail to flick away flies. Ooh, look at this scary one. Who has this tail with its sharp edge? A scorpion has this tail. I have to put my book down because there's no one-handed sign for this one. So it goes like this and like this. Scorpion. Kind of like a spider with a spiky tail. Scorpion. And a scorpion uses its tail to sting its prey. Who has this beautiful tail? You probably know this one. It's a peacock. A peacock has this tail. Again, another two-handed sign. Think of a bird and a peacock. Peacock, its tail, right? All those feathers. Peacock. A peacock uses its tail to attract a mate. Who has this tail? This one looks very soft. I would love to lay on this tail. Let's see. An Arctic fox has this tail. Fox. An Arctic fox uses its tail to stay warm when it sleeps. It looks very cozy to me. Our last one. Who has this tail? For those of us who live in Oregon, you might see this animal on our flag because it's a beaver. A beaver has this tail. This is a sign for beaver. And it's because beavers use their tail to smack the water sometimes. But it also uses its tail to steer in the water to help it like swim. And that was, who has this tail? I hope you had fun learning a question, who. We're going to be doing some more question sign story times coming up. So I hope you join me for those. But for now, we have to finish our story time for today. And we'll do that with another song. Again, we run through those signs from the beginning, so you probably remember them. But just in case you need a refresher, we're going to say goodbye, which is the same as hello, but I'm going to use my other hand, goodbye. And then friend, remember, our friends that are hugging each other. And time, like you're checking a watch, to say, and then again, goodbye. Are you ready? All right. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. And I'll see you later. Bye.